So I'm actually going to do an October open now. This is actually the end of October, but it is really warm. It's as warm as what it was on some days in August. So this is my scratty old hive. It's all patched up and a bit bedraggled. And I made this little hut next door with a sensor in it that detects the temperature and humidity of the outside. And then inside, I've got another one, which I'll show you. Let's open it up. This hive has always been quite confident, and they're starting already. I've just taken the lid off and they're starting to get all panicky about it. I've only taken one load of honey off this one, and that was back in May, and actually they haven't done anything to these supers since then. I don't know if you can see in there. Hang on, let me take one out. So this is one of our super frames, and you can see there's absolutely positively nothing. There's actually less wax in there than when I put it in. Ladies, you've been taking it away. I'm not just feeding you wax, you know. Yeah, so as you can see, yeah, I'm not too bothered about that though, because although it's a bit like, why aren't they making honey and they should be making stores and things, we're in the east of England where there's not a lot. Really, it's a bit of a agricultural wasteland as far as flowers go at certain times of the year, and abundant the other time with rapeseed oil. But this, yeah, I've got the reason for it is because I've got it 2 brood deep, so I'm pretty much hoping that they've got more than enough stores over for winter in both of their broods boxes, rather than needing to have anything in the super. So this is the top brood. This is the horrible box that was all messy, hence there's a missing slat and it's kind of messed everything up, which is fine. They know what they're doing with it, and it looks like a lot of that is quite full. I can't take out this top one, so I'll take this one off, see how heavy it is, and then look at the one underneath. So this is the bottom brood. That other one I took off was so heavy I could barely lift it. It was crazy. Anyway, this is what we've got here, which is interesting. I don't know if lots of this is, we have lots of ivy around. It's pretty much the only flower, so I don't know if they're filling this up with ivy. Some of these have sort of strange, it doesn't necessarily look like mould or foul brood. It looks like, I don't know, like that. What is that there? That would be interesting to know. I hope it's not bad. See, she's got a few around there. I haven't found any with deformed wings yet, which is an encouraging sign. It looks like they've been collecting up butter. Have you guys found a friendly cow that lets you milk them? Right, back you go. Okay, I'm going to close this one up. It takes quite a long time to turn the phone to pause on with these ridiculous gloves on. So my apologies. Turn off, you stupid thing. So back to the top brood box. I've realised I need to be careful because with all this stuff here, I've got to be careful the queen doesn't drop out because she's probably in this one. Oh, ow. And anyway, there we have my other sensor push, which they very nicely framed. And no doubt they're using that hole as a way through the comb. But they've really filled this up very sort of, yeah, well, with honey anyway. So that hopefully should be enough, this whole slat should be enough to get them through winter, possibly. But yeah, that is still operating and still transmitting, which what I'll do is I'll put the results of that yeah, on its own Reddit feed, and I'll probably put a link to it if you're watching this on YouTube. Again, trying to turn it off with these gloves. I don't want to take the gloves off because the bees will get me. I'm covered in bees!